All right, let's dive into this one. Green Eggs and Ham. I bet some of you listening thought this would be a pretty simple book to cover.
Yeah,
But I think we're going to find some surprising stuff as we go through all these Goodreads reviews.
absolutely.
We're going to try to figure out why this book, I mean, it's for kids, right?
Right.
But why it's stuck with so many people even into adulthood.
Yeah, it's really interesting. It's a children's book, but it generates so much discussion among adults, too.
Yeah, I mean, look how many reviews it has on Goodreads.
Exactly. So many people have something to say about it.
So just to refresh everybody's memory, we've got this guy. He does not want to eat green eggs and ham,
Nope.
no matter what.
No way.
And then we've got Sam I Am, who will not give up.
Oh, he is persistent.
House, box, car, anywhere.
With a mouse in a box with a fox.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't matter where they are or who they're with.
Right. Yeah, and that's a theme a lot of reviewers like Dr. Apusa Saharan picked up
It's
on.
persistence.
Yeah. Yeah, like not giving up, perseverance, seeing it as a lesson,
Yeah, to not give up on your goals. Or on getting someone to eat green eggs and ham.
Exactly.
But it kind of makes you think too, though, right? Like, where's the line between, like, encouraging someone to try something new and just being super annoying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Some reviewers thought that, like Mir, they thought Sam I Am was kind of overbearing.
Yeah, maybe even a little manipulative.
It's so interesting how people see the same thing in such different ways.
Right. Like what you see in the book totally depends on you and what you've experienced.
Like the book is reflecting society back at us.
Exactly. It shows how our ideas about what's okay, like what's acceptable behavior changes over time.
Speaking of change, the guy in the book, he does finally eat the green eggs and ham.
He does.
And a lot of reviewers, like Peter, they see that as personal growth, like learning to try new things.
Right, being open to things even if they seem weird at first.
Like, who knows, maybe you'll find a new favorite food.
Yeah. Or at least learn something new about yourself.
I was reading about how Dr. Seuss was challenged to write this whole book using only 50 words.
Oh yeah, the bet with his publisher, Bennett Cerf.
And he won, and still managed to make it a great story.
It's amazing how he did that, using, all that repetition and rhythm to make it so memorable, but still only those 50 words.
It just shows how limitations can make you so creative.
Absolutely.
Like, what other simple stories are hiding cool stuff like that, right?
And don't forget, Green Eggs and Ham is one of those beginner books to help kids learn to read.
Oh, right.
Dr. Seuss was really good at figuring out how kids think and how to make reading fun.
So it's fun to read, it's got interesting themes, and it helps kids learn to read.
Yeah, pretty impressive for only 50 words.
As we keep going through these reviews, you're going to see some really unique interpretations.
Oh, yeah. Some people went way beyond the surface and found connections to bigger issues.
Get ready to be surprised.
You will be, for sure. One reviewer, Alex, they thought the whole book was like a dystopian nightmare.
Whoa.
Yeah, like 1984 or something.
Oh, wow, that's a lot different from how most people see it.
It is, but it shows how any story can be seen in totally different ways. It depends who's reading it.
Right, like what they bring to it.
Exactly, and that's why these Goodreads reviews are so cool. They all show how Green Eggs and Ham affected each reader,
Yeah.
Jason Koivu, they saw the story as like this battle of good versus evil.
Oh, interesting.
Sam I Am was the tempter.
So it's not just about this guy who won't try new food, it's deeper.
Right, it's like those little voices in our heads telling us to do bad stuff.
Yeah, I get it.
Then there's Karen. She used the book to teach leadership in her college classes.
No kidding.
Yeah, like a children's book in college. Can you imagine?
It shows how Dr. Seuss could make stories that work on so many levels.
Totally. Simple but deep,
There's a review here. Children doing the dishes, they were reading it with their granddaughter.
Ah,
It reminded them to try stuff before you say you don't like it.
that's a good lesson for kids and adults.
Right. It can help parents teach their kids to be more open-minded.
And for Brad, the book brought back childhood memories. He even wrote a poem about it.
That's awesome.
Yeah. He wanted to read Green Eggs and Ham with everyone he knew.
It shows the power of a good book. It sticks with you.
Totally.
Alejandro was impressed with how Dr. Seuss made such a good story with only 50 words.
Yeah, he really knew how to use words well, like he was a magician or something.
And he made learning fun. That's the important part.
Oh, definitely.
Not everyone loved the book, though.
Right.
Maybe they were not happy with people who didn't like it.
It's okay to have different opinions, though, right? That's what keeps things interesting.
Absolutely.
And as we go on, we'll see how some people thought about the book's message today in the modern world.
Like how it holds up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's wild how a book like this can be seen in so many ways.
It's like Dr. Seuss had this magic touch, making these crazy worlds with such simple words.
And those rhymes, they just get stuck in your head.
Oh, yeah, totally. There's this review from S. Bibliophage. They actually read the book twice.
Really?
Yeah, they said they had to really get all the deeper meaning.
Like there's more to it than just the words on the page.
Exactly. Dr. Seuss was sneaky like that, hiding these bigger ideas in a fun story.
Yulia found a message about hope in the book.
Oh, that's nice.
Like not everything is as bad as it seems.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta face your fears and try new things.
Maybe that's why people love this book. It's like a little boost of positivity.
Could be.
Minnie May, she said she didn't love Dr. Seuss that much, but she still read Green Eggs and Ham to her kids.
That's sweet.
Yeah, it's about sharing those experiences, even if it's not your favorite thing.
Passing down the love of reading.
Exactly. Then there's Nathan. He saw the book as like rebelling against something.
Interesting.
He connected it to like teenage angst and stuff.
Makes sense. It's about not conforming, right?
Yeah, like standing up for what you believe in, even if it's just about green eggs and ham.
Sometimes those simple stories have the strongest messages.
For sure. This one review from Bertha Mason, it just says, books like this make me want to have children.
Oh, wow. That's really something.
It's that feeling you get, wanting to share that wonder with someone.
Yeah, the joy of reading, passing it on.
So we've gone through all these reviews, and it's clear that Green Eggs and Ham is more than just a kid's book.
Way more. We talked about themes, interpretations, people's memories, all from a book with 50 words.
Dr. Seuss was a genius.
He really was.
This is just the start of the conversation, though, right? What other simple stories have these hidden layers? What about your favorite Dr. Seuss memories? We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, happy reading.